We all have secrets. What is yours? Silent Secrets Audio. Confess in the comments.
The coffee tasted wrong the morning I realized my business partner had been stealing from me. Not because it was bitter, because it was sweet. I never put sugar in my coffee. But someone in the office had started making it for me every morning. A small gesture, thoughtful, friendly. Looking back, I think guilt has a strange way of pretending to be kindness. For 11 years, Daniel and I built our logistics company from a warehouse that smelled like wet cardboard and diesel fuel. We missed birthdays, worked through snowstorms, and celebrated our first $1 million contract with gas station hot dogs because we couldn't afford anything else. He always joked that I was the engine and he was the steering wheel. Turns out, he had been steering somewhere I never intended to go. The first clue wasn't a missing payment. It was a customer who thanked me for being so understanding about the price increase. I smiled and nodded, even though I had never approved one. That afternoon, I pulled our invoices. The numbers looked almost right, just different enough to feel like looking at your own house after someone quietly moved every piece of furniture an inch to the left. Small changes, invisible to anyone who wasn't there every day. Daniel had created a second vendor account with a name almost identical to ours. Certain clients were paying that account instead of the company. The differences were hidden inside thousands of transactions, buried beneath legitimate paperwork like weeds growing through concrete. Over 3 years, nearly $2 million disappeared. The strange part wasn't the theft. It was how normal our lives stayed. Every Monday, we sat in the same conference room. Every Friday, we grabbed burgers after work. His daughter still called me Uncle Mike. And every time he laughed, I wondered how heavy a lie had to become before someone could no longer carry it. I wanted to explode. Instead, I became patient. Anger burns fast, evidence lasts. For 4 months, I said nothing. I arrived before sunrise and copied records. I photographed contracts. I compared tax filings, bank transfers, and shipping manifests. My lawyer kept telling me the same thing. He's counting on emotion. Give him paperwork. So I did. Daniel thought I was distracted because my mother had been sick. He even sent flowers to the hospital. I thanked him. Then I added the receipt to my growing folder because he had purchased them using company funds. The opportunity arrived during the largest conference in our industry's calendar. Hundreds of clients, investors, suppliers, everyone we had spent a decade earning. Daniel scheduled a presentation announcing our expansion into 3 new states. He loved stages, loved microphones, loved applause. He stepped onto the platform wearing the navy suit we bought together years earlier for our first investor meeting. He smiled at me from across the room. I smiled back. Then our attorney walked in with 2 federal investigators. The room didn't erupt. Real life almost never does. Instead, conversations simply stopped, one after another, until silence spread through the ballroom like water freezing across a lake. Daniel looked confused first, then annoyed, then frightened. He kept trying to explain that there had been a misunderstanding. The investigators already had every bank record, every fake account, every forged authorization, every email. Because while he spent years hiding money, I spent months making sure there would be nowhere left to hide. Clients didn't clap. They didn't cheer. Most simply looked away. Watching someone lose the mask they've worn for years is strangely uncomfortable, even when they deserve it. A week later, I finally entered his office. It was almost empty. Family photos gone, desk drawers open. Only one thing remained, the ceramic mug I had given him for Christmas nearly 10 years earlier. Printed across the side were the words, "Partners until retirement." I stood there longer than I expected, not because I missed him, because I missed the person I thought he was. People think revenge feels like fireworks. It doesn't. It feels like finishing surgery after hours of standing under bright lights. You're relieved the poison is gone, but you're exhausted by what it took to remove it. The company survived. Most of our employees stayed. Some clients left. Many returned. Trust rebuilds more slowly than buildings. Sometimes I still make my own coffee before the office opens. No sugar, no surprises, just the quiet sound of a machine doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I've learned that's what integrity really is, not dramatic speeches, not public praise. Just doing the same honest thing, day after day, even when nobody is watching. Daniel stole millions, but the most expensive thing he lost wasn't the money. It was the privilege of being believed. And once that's gone, no amount of wealth can ever buy it back.